hallway, so it's nothing but officers coming out. They all running there, give her back up, get them two out, take them to another cell, separate them. But I'm just sitting right there like, I know good and damn well Pop ain't just punish Shorty because he ain't want to look out for him for that young ass bit of cigarettes. You had 3 pulls on a young ass meat pull. You don't need me to look out for you. Just get this shit and throw it in the toilet. But we're in wild situations, man. So with that being said, family, let's jump to story number 2. Now, my story number 2, man, another wicked and wild situation. Let's keep this journey going. Now, while we all in the bullpen for real, you got a thing with dudes over the jail that they like to judge a book by its cover. Meaning, if a dude come through and he's stocky, he talking aggressive, 9 times out of 10, dudes ain't gonna give him no problem. He gonna be looked at as a threat until he exposed and shown for otherwise. Now, on the flip side of that, if a dude come through and he quiet, meek, and he's skinny, dudes is gonna look at him like a victim until proven otherwise. Once he tested, so boom. Once we go through the little intake process, I go see the commissioner. Now, boom, we go through the little intake process, and real whole time we ends up catching a no bail. So once we get the no bail, now we go ahead to the other room. They give us our jumpers. We going upstairs. I'm blown. We get upstairs now. On a group of dudes that's going upstairs with me, I go on this side. I go on the left side of the tier. My homeboy go on the right side of the tier. Now, with the group that's going on the left side with me, it's a little dude I'm talking about, man. He's so skinny. The jumper too big for him. He got a small jumper on and a jumper hanging off from him. He got that motherfucker took off trying to tie it up. Boom. He strapped with the mud. He just so skinny, he frail. Boom. We come through, they designate us to ourselves. We going ourselves now. Come the next morning, we come out. I can see, I know what's going on. As soon as I step outside myself, I can see all eyes on us. I know how to conduct myself, but I can see motherfuckers that's visually looking at us like, oh, yeah, no, he cool. No, we gonna try him. Boom, feed up, come. The working men come in. As soon as the working men come in, they got the trays. They start handing the food out. I see dudes start making their move. They going over there, grabbing motherfuckers' trays, talking to them all crazy, trying to fake extort them. Some dudes is trying to put the salt press on them. Man, bro, you eat that, excuse me, yo, if you don't eat, can I get some of that? They more so trying to scam them and giving them their food, but trying to act like they doing it in a nice way. So now, like I told you, it's the little skinny dude for real. So he right there, he eating his food. I see somebody go over there and say something to him. He like, no, bro, listen, I don't want no problems, man, but I'm gonna eat my food. Can you just leave me alone? They like, oh, all right, man. So you had to say it like that, but I can see that dude just trying to. Now, let's just say fast forward a week or two. During this whole week or two, every day I see Shorty, he got a mutual. He talked to a person that I'm mutual with for real. So the person that I'm mutual with, I asked him like, shit, what's up, little yo? What's up, little skinny yo? He like, man, Shorty is burnt out. I'm like, what you mean? He like, I'm telling you, B, the only thing this little dude think about, man, is violence. I'm like, what? Yo, because I'm judging a book by its cover. He quiet, he neat, he's skinny, he's frail, he's short. He just don't give off nothing that's aggressive. He like, man, Shorty, and I think that was a cellmate too. He like, man, I ain't gonna lie, Shorty been in there sharpening some steel for the last 5 days. I'm like, huh? He like, yeah, you just keep saying, I already know somebody gonna try me, and I swear to God, I can't wait for first person that come in here and try me, they're gonna be running right back out this motherfucker. Like, this is where Shorty mindset was. So now, once he giving me the breakdown of it, I start to sit back and think about it like, well, all right, so Shorty must know that people always looked at him as a victim. So his game plan is, no, I'm going to strike first and I'm going to strike hard. I'm going to let people know, no, don't play with me. Don't think because I'm short and I'm skinny and I'm quiet that I ain't violent. I will demonstrate violence to the utmost. Boom. Come like another week later, like I told you when the first day we came out the cells, I already seen who the wolves was. I already seen people going around, knocking on motherfuckers' door. We getting commissary. They going right there, coming in the cell with nothing, leaving with 4 or 5 noodles, 2 bags of chips. I see what's going on. Boom. Come commissary day, little stocky dude coming there. He knock on a little skinny door. Now, my homeboy, my mutual friend, he not in the cell doing this time. He running around doing some whole other shit. So the little dude trying to rob me, he trying to be slick. He come to the door, all I see is him stepping to the cell. Now, I don't hear what they in there talking about. Only thing I hear is, man, what the fuck? Ah! Man, I lie to you not. All you see is the little stocky dude that went in there to rob little baby skinny. You see him come haul-assing out the cell. All you see is skinny running behind him trying to haul him. Like I'm talking about, you can see the passionate, no disrespect. You could see the passion in his eyes. His eyes was just this big. He just running behind him, trying to lock in and just weigh his damn back the whole time. He just keep nipping him. Because Shorty is haul-ass. He chase him around the day room. CO jump up from her desk. She radio and call for backup. Whole time they coming in. By the time the COs get from the Sally Port and get into the unit, the stocky dude that's running, he stopped thinking he got safety because now the COs is in there. Little skinny just hit him one time right here at the top of the chest. Boom! As soon as he do that, drop it. They go in and bang the mace on him. He falls down because he wasn't big enough to handle no motherfucking mace. Boom! The mace here overpower him. They get him down to the ground, cuff him up, get the little stocky dude right there. Take the joint was still stuck in him. Takes it out of him. Hurry up, rush him to medical. They take little skinny up the lockup, but I'm just sitting right there like, oh, he said he had a point to prove, and I'd be damned if he ain't proved it. But that's what happened when you judge a book by its cover, and you try and be a bully out of everybody you could have robbed. Yeah, you already had robbed a couple dudes, but you should have just left him alone, man. With that being said, bounce to the hood on this one. Now, this was one of the most, this title right here is called, this supposed to be your right hand man, your left hand man. These are the dudes that you put your freedom on the line for, but somehow, some way, if the circumstance present itself, you will still backdoor him. I could never understand people that had that mindset. So boom, right? We got these full group of dudes, they call it the little cutthroat boys. Like I tell y'all, when you jump off into the streets, I'm a jag boy, so forth and so on, because you don't have no hustling skills. So boom, when these four little dudes link up, one from West Baltimore, one from South, one from East, and the other one probably from down South Baltimore too. They all going to school together. They robbing little dudes at the school. Eventually, they form a pack, a.k.a. the Cutthroat Boys. Now, once they finish going through high school for real, that transgress into the streets. Now, they robbing dudes on the streets. So now they start trying to like about just robbing plugs, major players, and things like that. So boom, they come across a little plug dude. Now, the plug dude, he got a block that he run, but he non-aggressive. So if any competition come near his block, he don't know how to stand doing business. He don't know how to, run the competition off himself. So what did he do? He go pay for younger dudes who more violent than him and let them do the dirty work so he don't got to get his hands dirty. So boom, let's just say some competition around a big man, but he hires the Cutthroat Boys. Now the Cutthroat Boys, they shakes up. They tell him, look, man, I got $5,000 for y'all. This is what I want y'all to do. It's a connect that just move around here. Now he got a stash house out here in the county. He built this little nerd suburban dude, but he got another little stash house where he's staying. It's like a little townhouse out in the county as well. I want y'all to rob both of the spots, bring the work back to me. We gonna split it up, and I'm gonna pay y'all for doing the job. They're like, all right, shit, that's a bet. My job, these is the Cutthroat Boys. They don't really care on how they get their money. Boom. So now they goes back around the way. The big man asks them, man, y'all need anything? They like, shit, give us a couple dollars so we can, get ourselves situated because we might gotta sit on both of these houses until we can get them. Big fella say, all right, that's a bet. Let's just say he give them $500. They don't do nothing but buy weed and perch just for them being able to sit and wait on both of these houses. Now it's 4 of them. 2 of them go out the county and sit on a little white boy house. The other 2, they sit on the townhouse waiting for the big fella to come there so they can go in there and do they want to as well. Boom. So let's just say now they sitting out front, they sitting on a little white dude house for real. They done already shot down. They got their brands, got their blunts, got their perks. They right there waiting to see your eyeballs on him. They sit up there for maybe 2-3 hours. They see a Honda Crossroad pull up. This is the car that the dude who they supposed to be getting, this is his car. He pull up, they see the white boy come out, he jumps in the car. Now when he come out the house, he don't got nothing, he just regular. But when he jump back out the car, he got like a little hockey bag on him. And the Crossroad pull straight off. So boom, and they mind, they say, all right, that's what we gonna do. We gonna walk up the street, we gonna guy like. If you turn around and give us a grab on Mike, if you we gonna run down and up on him. He's here for a white dude. In the alley that's maybe 3 houses away from him. So they look up, excuse me, hey big fella, you got a light on you? They come up, man, fucking move, you know what time it is, turn around. He walks up, sitting down, he a little frail white boy, he's scared, listen man, and the rest of the stuff is right here, what's in the bed, and my little man, he say, he asked man, where the fuck the rest of the grass at? He said, listen man, all I got is the panel that's in that bed, the stuff that's right there, and then you can go on the couch, it's probably like 5 P's under there, I swear to God, that's all we got. My little man rummaged through the house, they grab all the work that's in there, throw the rest in the hockey bag, they get up out of there and rushes to the car. Now when they break out the house, they don't run because they don't want to make a scene. Walks to the car, jump in the car, don't peel off, they pull off real smooth, they pull 2-3 blocks away. Now, they already know it ain't really much Shorty can do, but call the connect and tell them what the situation is or what's going to happen. Boom, they pull over the 2-3 blocks. blocks, they start counting everything they got. Now they end up coming up maybe 16, 17 pounds of Zy, and they probably had like $25,000. Now, this is where the cutthroat boys mentality come in there. They decide to peel off and tuck 3 pounds for themselves and maybe $5,000. They split that between themselves, already knowing that when they get around the way, they still gonna get a cut off what they supposed to get the cut for. Boom. They stop at their little spot, put the work that they done already stole from their crew. Now they go around the way, call the homeboys, look man, we got your little ass. How y'all looking over there? They waiting for the cross tour to pull up. Not even less than say 2-3 hours later, the big fella pulls up to the little townhouse where he ducked off at. Once they see him jump out the car, they run down on him, same routine. Bitch, don't move, you know what time it is. They walk him in the house, go ahead, sit him down on the couch. One of them put the joint on him, the other one rummage through the house. Now to connect, he not really tripping. He tell him, listen, man, I got money over there. It's a safe upstairs. We ain't gotta let this go nowhere. Y'all came for money. Y'all can leave with money. Boom. They grab what they looking for. They get up out of there. Now when they get in the car, they asses off. What do? Cut boy mentality shit. They probably got 40,000 cash. They decide to take 10 for themselves, 5 and 5. Now, before they call the other cutthroat boys and tell them how they robbery went, they go ahead and do the same thing, drop their money off where they needed to be. Then they call them, look, man, everybody meet up the way. Boom. Now, when they get off the phone, they all meet up the way. Now, when they get up the way and they meet up, they all telling each other what they got, but they lying to each other because the other two done already took 5,005 pounds, and these two done already took 5,000 a piece, a total of 10,000. Boom. They call the big fella, they gonna meet up with him. They meet up with him, give him all the stuff that they supposed to came with. He busts them down, they get back round the way. And now, up until this very day, both sides don't know that they done backdoored each other. Now, do it really matter? That's up for y'all to decide. But it's the principle of it's supposed to be honor amongst thieves, man. That's why we tell y'all do not get involved in this dirty game. But that was the cutthroat boys, man. Y'all know what it is. Thank y'all for riding with me. Where you know you felt a lot. Then with your boy stories with me. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Comment, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We'll be at 100K in no time.
Y'all know, like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button. Can't say it no better than that.
What's up, squad? We back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Where you know you felt it is out here. If you would like to support the channel, put themselves in, and then they had a habit of coming back to them, and I can't lie, they stood on business. They wasn't scared of no repercussions. They wasn't scared of no consequences. They was more so Slim time. Yo, rest in peace to the late great Slim. They was living on that get it how you live out here, golden style. So boom, they looked up to the BGs and the soda. They had a thing. Our hood was called the Bay. These dudes, they running around. They ends
Come
up
on, y'all. We need them subscribers, y'all. Hit that subscribe button.
Dudes got a trap house. They got a little bit of work in there, but more so they got a lot of pistols in there. So now the cutthroat guys, they like shit, man. We ready to go around there and see what's up with them. They like, all right, bet. They ends up going around there. They score the scene out. Now, the way that they score is two of them order two of the guys up. When I say order them up, I mean they call them and act like they trying to purchase a large amount of a situation. Boom. So these two guys that's working inside of the house, they now got to put the work together. They got the car parked in the alley. As soon as they get the word that the two guys or the guys is coming out front to hit bro and them, they gonna go ahead, pull up, climb through the window, do their situation, leave out with whatever they gonna leave out with. Now, the plan is, or what they hoping for is, both of the two little dudes that run the trap house, let me put it like this to y'all. The two little dudes that's playing the lookout, they flunkies. They not really outstanding members. They don't have the pleasure of being able to sell a 1-2 and go out mess with the bros, go out ripping and running through the city, go to the mall and shop. They on post, meaning they trying to earn their stripes. So their number one job is to watch this trap house.
Two more subscribers.
Make sure all the sales get hit throughout the day. Conduct the business. So now this is why these two guys is getting targeted, because they know they more so soft. They more so not gonna give up no kickback for real. So boom, they ordered two little dudes dudes out just as suspected. Both of them come out front now. Both of them come out front because they scared. They don't want to be left alone. Neither one of them want to be left alone in that house with everything that's in that house, whether the police come kicking in or whether the cutthroat guys come kicking in. They don't want to be alone. They rather both of them be in there and they get robbed or booked together. That's just the petty mentality that dudes got in the hood. So boom, they order them up. Both of the two guys go out front. They go hit him. Now as they going out there to hit him, of course, bro already sent a text message. Go green light, boom. He sent a message to them two. They go ahead, pull the car up a little bit, jump out. They hit the back door. Now they already know that the back window was open because this is just routine. Sometimes they will hang out the window, drop the package out, hang out the window, talk to people in the alley. They just know the window gonna be open. Boom, they run into the backyard. Boom, jump over the fence, crawl through there. They open the back window. It's open. They jump in there. Now when they jump in there though, they get the surprise of a lifetime. It's a fiend in there laid out. He was putting some cane in him. I guess trying to product out whatever he doing in there. So boom, they jump through the window. They get the surprise of a lifetime. It's a crackhead right there laid out, sleep or doing whatever he do. So when bro come through the window, he slide through the window. When he put his foot down, he step on him. So the fiend jump up. Hey man, what the fuck? Bro gets so scared he falls in through the window. But when he jump up, he just get to beating the shit out the fiend like that. We go ahead and shut him up because one, you scared me, you startled me, and two, what is you even doing in here? So other bro coming through, he jump in the window, he get to go ahead, assist. Bitch, shut up. Whole time they go ahead and get you situated, flip you over, face in the pillow. Bitch, don't say not swear God, say something you know what time it is. They go ahead and start running through the house. They run through the house now. They already know what the Lord dudes keep the pistols in a gym bag tucked under. If y'all ever seen a basement, don't y'all know like them white little sinks that the water come out of the washing machine and go into like a drain sink? They used to have a little hockey bag ducked off under the little white drain sink for real. Boom. They get right there, grab that now. Bro, like shit, come on, we got what we came for. He opened the bag, he sees probably like 4 or 5 joints in there. He like, come the fuck on, we got our stuff. He like, no, fuck that, I know it's something else in here. They start looking around now. The one bro, he like, man, I got what I came to get. I'm leaving you, fuck that. He jumps out the window, he leaving. Other bro, he starts scattering around for real. He end up coming up on like an ounce of cane. He grab that, jump out the window, he get out of there. Now as they jumping out the back window, the front door is opening. So they leaving out the back window. The two little dudes is coming through the front door. Bro and them jump the fence, they jump back in the car, they asses up out of there. Now, as they doing this, of course, quite naturally, they ends up coming downstairs probably like 15, 25 minutes later. They see that the fiend that they had down there putting the cane in him, he all laid tied down there, fake tied up with his face in the pillow. He all over there, He runs over there, what the fuck? They go ahead and untie your foot. They tied him up to like a little sheet or something like that. He was more so scared. Don't move, you know what time it is. They go ahead and take the sheets up off yo. They're like, man, what the fuck? Why the fuck you lay like this? He's like, man, some two little dudes just came in, they snuck through the window, they took the bag up under the sink. They like, what? They run right there, look up under the sink, they see that the bag gone. So now, they answer that. Now their mind really twisted for real because they more so like, two dudes came in here while we was upstairs. So they start beating the junkie up. Bitch, where that bag at? Bitch, where that bag at? He's like, man, I swear to God, two dudes came in and came in through the window. Look out back. So now he look out back. He can see that. I guess it was like a rainy day the day before or 2 days prior to that. It was a rainy day, so he could literally see the footprints walking through the backyard. And now that they get done whipping the sail, they can look on his body and see like he got footprints on his jacket where bro came in and he stepped on him. So they like, man, what the fuck the little dudes look like? He start describing them. So now he like, I don't know, but they get a little itchy feeling like, hold on, we get robbed at the same time. Bro and them call us and order us out front. So now they in an even more trickier position because it's like, do we automatically blame them and say they had something to do with it? But what if they don't and they already know how the cutthroat guys giving it up? They ain't playing. So if you come, you better come with your mind right. So they like, all right, that's a bet. They go ahead and take the hit because like I told y'all, they had plenty of pistols. Bro and them probably got out of there with maybe like 5 of them. But they definitely got their anger off whipping the sail ass. So boom. Now come about a week later. So boom, now fast forward about a week later, the cutthroat boys, they end up selling one of the joints to the little dude named Fast. Now, this is where the story get crazy, y'all. When they call Fast, they like, shit, what you trying to do? Now, they already know Fast love pistols, and he love to buy them for his block, because they stay in some war, they stay in some nonsense. So Fast needs as much ammunition as he could possibly get. So they call Fast up, shit, what's up, Fast? Boy, they got a couple of eyes, man, what you trying to do? He like, shit, bring them down here, you already know what's up. We can either swap some out, or I'm gonna buy some from y'all. Either way, I'm leaving. Y'all not leaving with all that that's in the bag. They're like, all right, it's a bet. We be down there in probably like 45 minutes. They hang up the phone, jump in the car, they shoot down the way to go meet up with Fats. Now, the 2020 catch is they were able to take 2 joints down there. One is a 380 long nose, and they got a Trey 57 long nose. But out of the 5 joints that they had, they already went out back, because I told y'all we live in the project. So we went out back, go ahead and tested them out, see which ones work. The 2 joints that they were able to take down the Fats, they don't even work, so they playing a risky little dirty game. So boom, they go down there and sell the 2 joints to Fats. Fats end up swapping out with them. So now, let's just say fast forward a month later, like I told y'all, Fats staying in some nonsense. So some little dudes whole time the motherfucking joint, so they like in the middle of fire and they pistol not working. They click. They gotta take shelter. They get to break them back up the street. While the little dudes who came out Fats and them pretty up the street. But now when they get back to the trap and they meet up with Fats, Fats like, man, why the fuck y'all ain't shoot back? He like, man, we did, man. You gave us these motherfucking eliminated joints, man. Whoever sold you them joints, tell them we need that back, bro. I'm not playing niggas and put niggas' lives on the line, yo. Cause now the 2 little hitters, they mad. They like, man, what the fuck? We could have just got hurt, man. And we should be mad at you because you the one that bought the joints from your ass, gave them to us. Why the fuck you ain't test them out? Because they didn't test them themselves. They just went ahead and threw their rounds in there, put it on their hip. They good to go. Why? Because we bought it from our OG who supposed to already went through these posts. Boom. Now, Fat playing yo, them pistols y'all sold it don't even work. So now the cutthroat boys like, man, what is you talking about? Yeah, they do, man. We took them out back and tried them. Fats already see what type of time they on. He say, all right, that's it, man. I got you. Say less, bro. But now the cutthroat guys, they looking like, what you mean say less? I already know what that mean, Fats. What you trying to say is, what you want, war? Whole time Fats like, man, you heard what the fuck I said. Say less, bro. They hands up. I lied to you now. Not even 30 days later, the cutthroat boys and Fats, they hitting each other block nonstop. I mean, Wednesday, they might come up the way, hit them, bum, 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 bum. A week later, they spinning, they might catch one of Fats' little workers going to the food spot, they wear him out, bum, bum, bum. Not no M Jones, but it's just friendly fire, let's just say that. Man, but that was a wicked and wild situation, bro. They had an ongoing war for about, let's just say 5 months, man. No casualties, thank God, but all over the fact that these little dudes playing the cutthroat games and trying to sell poor Fats 2 broken joints. And he know Fats need that iron to work, man. But y'all know what it is, man. Wicked and wild situations. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with me, man. Listen, at this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for me. Like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We're in the 100 can no time from the bottom of my heart. I love each and every one coming, man. We going hit for hit. We got enough now.
Y'all, we need them subscribers, y'all. Hit that sub button and start playing with it. Come on, we need 2 more.
What's up, squad? We back at him again, man, when they thought it was the boy Stories with me. At this time, family, y'all know what I need y'all to do for us. Like, share, comment, smash that subscribe button, y'all. We on that road to 100K. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's an honor and a pleasure. So listen, sit back, relax. You can take that seat on the bed or cop the squad. They know the motto, man. Listen, ain't no squad like our squad because they don't mob how we mob. So with that being said, we're going to continue to push, mob, put them numbers up, and dominate 2024. Is our year. If you would like to support the channel through Cash App, boom, it's listed right there. If not, please join the memberships, man. Exclusive content over there. You definitely want to get involved. If you would like to come on the show and tell your story or have a story told through me, jump in that comment section. Better yet, DM me on one of my platforms. We would love to have you on. Without further ado, Mob, kick back, relax. We got a 5 story coming your way. AV Mob, let's go. What's up, squad? We back at him again, man. Y'all know what time it is. We gonna keep it rocking and rolling with the cutthroat guys. So now, boom. This one right here is a sad situation. Now listen, we're gonna keep it rocking and rolling with them. I'm gonna give y'all this sad story on how one of them ended up falling demise, but I'ma double back and just give y'all story after story on this group of guys. So boom, one day they call themselves, like I told you, all four of them, they was cruddy conniving little dudes, but as they going through their little trials and tribulation, all of them end up catching or gaining a habit. All of them like the perks, the miles, the perks, the balls, the dings, the finnegans, all that little nonsense. So now, one day they wake up, they broke. They ain't got no money. Now, usually they just go rob somebody, but it's early morning, they feeling ill, they try and get out the gate. They say, all right, fuck it, we gonna go down Penn North real quick. Now, Penn North, this is like a major hub for real. They go down there, holler at some dudes, see if they can get something on the love until they can pull a robbery, then they just pay the money back. Everybody that's outside down there, they like, no, fuck no, we ain't doing that, bro. We probably don't even see y'all later on. No, we can't do that, bro. Listen, come see us later on. We might can make some shit. They like, all right, this is bad. They respect everybody down there. They jump in the car. Now they go to another block. When they go to the second block, they like, no, fuck that. We ain't coming on this block X, and we gonna take whatever we want from down here, or we just gonna pull a little 1-2 move. They like, all right, this is a back bump. Now they pull on the street. It's a one way. You can go left or right and turn off a little side blocks, but for the main part, it's just a one-way street. Boom. They pull on the block. Now it's a little dude right here. The apartment complex is right here, but it be little stragglers just posted on the corner trying to clip the sales before they make it to the apartments where everybody's posted. So it's a little dude on the corner. He like, yo, got some fittings, got some fittings. They straight pulled over. Skirt, boom. Yo, come right here, come to the van, come to the van. So the little dude who got the pills, he hurries up, run to the van. He stick his head in the window. Now, when he stick his head in the window, they like, shit, what you got? He like, man, I got some 8-back green 15s. He like, all right, shit, give us like 15 up. So now the little dude so hyped because he hears sale for 15. He like, oh, I got you, I got you. But the old boy that's in the driver's seat, he starts faking like he ready search through his pockets. Now the little dude that's hitting him, he already gave the passenger the pills. Like, bro, you said 15 of them, right? Boom, 1, 3, 7, 9, 14, 15, So now he stepped back, he boom. The little cutthroat boy that's at the driver's seat, he thinking like he going through his money. He throw that bitch straight in the drive. Boom. Stop. Now, as off, they don't know that the little dude who just served him on the pills, they don't know that he's straight. So as soon as they pull on, he like, oh, what the fuck? He got the black and mild still in his mouth. He straight put his mouth down, whip out, get out in the back of the neck. Bullet go ahead and do what it do. He end up falling to demise. Now the passenger, he jumps out the car, he take off breaking through the alley. Lord Shorty now, mind you, he probably got a glizzy on.
Them likes to go up, y'all. We need them likes to go up. We got enough comments. We need likes and we need subscriptions. Can we get that? Two more major subscriptions.
What's up, squad? We back at him again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever live. I'm with your boy Stories with Cop Squad on the toilet seat. I got the rest of the show from here. To that one and only V Squad. They know the motto, man. Listen, ain't no squad like our squad because they don't mob how we mob. So with that being said, we're going to continue to push. If you would like to support the channel through Cash App, boom, it's listed right there. If not, please support them memberships, man. Exclusive content over there. You definitely want to get involved. If you would like to come on the show and tell your story or have a story told through video, jump.
Why can't Quicksilver just carry a weapon? In X-Men Apocalypse, Quicksilver gave fans an unforgettable rescue scene, completing the impossible in the instant of an explosion. In Days of Future Past, he even had time to play music while dodging bullets and disarming enemies. And in Avengers Age of Ultron, Pietro was so fast he appeared only as a blur, blitzing Ultron's army with ease. So fans often ask, if he had a weapon, wouldn't he be unstoppable? Not really. To hit top speed, his gear has to be stripped down. Tight suits, frictionless shoes, goggles for balance. Add a weapon and the imbalance could send him crashing. In Age of Ultron, his failed attempt to lift Thor's hammer hinted at those limits and how fragile his rhythm really is. And then there's friction itself. Almost no material, not even adamantium, could survive being swung at hypersonic velocity. It would vaporize in an instant. At Quicksilver's speed, the weapon isn't the danger, he is. So if speed alone turns Quicksilver into a weapon, now what do you think? Does he even need one? Why can't Quicksilver just carry...
Have a story told through video, jump in that comment section. Better yet, DM me on one of my platforms. We would love to have you on. Without further ado, Mob, kick back, relax. We got 5.
Who is more powerful, Sentry or Dr. Manhattan? Sentry is the strongest being in the Marvel Universe, while Dr. Manhattan reigns as the most powerful entity in the DC Universe. When comparing their combat capabilities within their respective universes' lore, the answer is clear. Dr. Manhattan is stronger. Sentry gained his abilities by consuming the golden Super Sentry Serum, granting him the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. He can pulverize planets with a single punch, possesses self-healing and molecular rearrangement abilities, and harbors the devastating Void Persona, a malevolent alter ego capable of cataclysmic destruction. Dr. Manhattan, formerly scientist John Osterman, was transformed during a quantum experiment when his body disintegrated and his consciousness merged with subatomic particles, rebirthing him as a pure energy entity. He can teleport instantaneously, traverse timelines, manipulate the entire universe's structure without physical movement, rewrite reality and time itself, and regenerative prowess. Dr. Manhattan operates at a cosmic and metaphysical level, controlling the very fabric of time, space, and energy. Who is more powerful, Sentry or Dr. Manhattan? Sentry is the strongest being in the Marvel Universe, while Dr. Manhattan reigns as the most powerful entity in the DC Universe. When comparing their combat capabilities within their respective universes' lore, the answer is clear. Dr. Manhattan is stronger. Sentry gained his abilities by consuming the golden Super Sentry Serum, granting him the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns. He can pulverize planets with a single punch, possesses self-healing and molecular rearrangement abilities, and harbors the devastating Void Persona, a malevolent alter ego capable of cataclysmic destruction. Dr. Manhattan, formerly scientist John Osterman, was part of Earth energy entity. He can teleport instantaneously, traverse timelines, manipulate the entire universe's structure without physical movement, rewrite reality and time itself, and replicate his form at will. In essence, while Sentry's might lies in raw physical destruction and regenerative prowess, Dr. Manhattan operates at a cosmic and metaphysical level, controlling the very fabric of time, space, and energy.
I need you to go subscribe to my channel, y'all.
Sentry is the strongest being in the Marvel
We need
Universe,
all the subscribers we could get.
Yo, he's too young to be moving like that. That bad. Kids is evolving, yo. Oh my. He moving better than Julian Moon was at that age. I ain't gonna lie. 360 blade.
Yo. Hold up.